Turn and Burn started as a hobby for me. I've always enjoyed doing woodworking and enjoyed making gifts for people. The more gifts I gave, people would ask, well, hey, could you make something for me for somebody else? And I started selling a little few pieces on the side, and then it got to where I got to thinking, well, you know, enough people want to buy my product, maybe I can turn this into a business instead of working for somebody else my whole life.
We actually had a conversation at the breakfast table one morning and put together a one-year timeline of what we needed to do to be in a position to be able to go into this full-time.
Me and Jason, we had decided we were going to, within a year, we would quit our jobs in manufacturing plants and start doing woodworking full-time. Well,
after breakfast, I went to work, and 3 or 4 hours later, I got a call from my brother.
I went to work that morning and decided to start a little early. I walked out that morning, called him and my wife and said, well, a little bit earlier, we're starting a new business today.
Basically, we take wood that's no use to somebody.
Take it to the sawmill, get it slabbed into various thicknesses depending on what we're going to do with it, bowls or bases or different things. Then we'll come back here and we'll rough turn them on the lathe. And
after we take it off the lathe, one of the funnest parts of our process is electrocuting the wood. So we hook 2,000 volts up to the surface of the wood, and as the electricity crawls the surface of the wood, trying to close the circuit, it carves channels into the wood.
And then we'll either fill that void that the electricity, the burning leaves, with an epoxy or gold leaf or copper powder, just different things, and make an artistic, functional piece out of something that was destined for the garbage pile.
For me, I consider our business a success already because we get to do what we enjoy doing and we get to spend time with our family.
What I want to accomplish for my customers is I want to give them an artistic piece, but also something that's functional. Most everything that we do, a bowl, you can put stuff in, vases, you can put flowers in, pens. I like the functional part of it too. Jason's more of the artistic one.
The standard I hold myself to, I always try to exceed the customer's expectation, give them the highest quality work I possibly can.
I'd always wanted to do this as full-time, even going back to when I was in school. I liked woodworking and wanted to do that for a living, but I let people talk me into, you know, going to college and getting a job and a plan. And then finally we'd built it up, a business up enough just from doing stuff on the side. We decided to, within the next year, quit our jobs and do this full-time. Well, looking back, that's the best thing that I could have done for me and my family. It's not like my wife said when I was working in the plant, it was like I was going to an execution every morning, and she just hated to see me get up and drag off to work. And now I can wake up and I'm happy to go to work. I'm doing something that I like, and people seem to enjoy what we're doing too. My
father, he worked for somebody else his entire life, and it wasn't until he retired that he decided to go into business for himself, and he opened up an upholstery shop, actually in this same shop that we use. And he passed away of cancer in 2009, and on his deathbed, one of his regrets was that he didn't start his business earlier in life and give us a chance to learn and go into business with him. I guess it's fitting that we're started our business in his shop. We had to move a lot of his tools out and move different tools in, but I hope he can look down and be proud of what we're doing.